Okay, guys, so I said this video was coming, and it's here. And this is, believe it or not, every single Wave 1 blind bag background character. I didn't make the main 6 yet. I kind of should have, but I felt like I couldn't say a whole line because they're sparkly ones. I kind of more want to focus on background characters because the main 6 got plenty of love. There's a lot of background characters that didn't. This is going to be a longer video than how I usually do these custom pony videos. So this is going to be a very special one. So I'm going to start out going in order. So I actually have these ponies in order of how they're listed on MLP merch on the list. So up first we have Sugar Grape from Blind Bag Wave 1. This is Sugar Grape right here, and she looks good. I like her. You might be like, oh, she's a little rough. You know what? That's fine. I use these for videos. They don't need to be perfect art pieces. They're literally just ponies I want to use for videos in the background, and I just want them myself. And yeah, I'm very satisfied with them. So, you know, at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. They're my ponies. If someone else is like, oh, you wasted your time or whatever, and you know, sure, go ahead, do that. I mean, I'm no professional artist. I don't care if my stuff looks perfect. I don't really have the patience to put in that amount of time into something to make it look absolutely perfect like some people. I don't know, some people have the patience to do that, but I don't. But yeah, this is Sugar Grape, and she is a very, very cool looking pony. I like her cutie mark. I didn't do a horrible job on her cutie mark. There's some of these I think I did a horrendous job on, even though you might hear my wife say in the background, no, you didn't do that bad. And no, there's a couple in here that I did absolutely crap on, and I don't really like them that much, but it's literally the best I could have done with the cutie mark. Lily Blossom is a bit confusing because there is 2 colors of her in Wave 1. There is a light one and a dark one. I don't know why that is. I went off of the one I could find where she had artwork, which would be like the one that was sold up at the cash registers in the little see-through bag, which weirdly enough is the only time she ever got a pony of this style. She never came out in anything else. So this is probably the only time you will ever see Lily Blossom with the other white dot in her eye, because if you did not know, the ones that were sold up by the registers and other places in the clear little bags on the hangers, they only have 1 dot. They don't have the other smaller dot. It's not hard to add that yourself. If you have a toothpick, if you really want to add it to yours, you can. But yeah, Lily Blossom, and I think she looks great. Her color might not be exact, but you can tell it's Lily Blossom, and that's more what I'm going for. Because it's getting harder and harder to get these colors exact on these ponies. It wasn't easy when I first started, and now it's like, it's getting a bit difficult. Especially if there's not a lot out there to go off of for certain characters. So this is G4 Minty. And she has her freckles. Like, they should have put on her whenever they made merch of her, because, my God, does she look cute with these. I love ponies with freckles. I will say it, and I will say it, and I will never stop saying it. Freckles make a pony look so good. But, like, they look so cute when they have freckles. If the character is supposed to have freckles, you really need to add it, because it adds to that cuteness factor for that character. So, this is Minty. So, that is number 3. And we skipped the other recolor of Lily Blossom, I guess, because there's 2 of them. Now, here's the one where you might hear my wife argue that this one isn't bad. Bumble Sweet. I hate this cutie mark. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But she is good enough that you can tell that this is Bumble Sweet, so I still consider her done, even though I do not really like her. This is like my least favorite one I made. I got her coat exact. Like, this is what she looks like. But I do not like her cutie mark. It looks bad. The bee looks like a 5-year-old drew it. But yeah, or 2-year-old or something. I don't know. Probably there's more 2-year-olds that are talented more than me that could do that better. But yeah. And I hate too when I do the cutie marks, because it's like, I wish so bad I just had a copy paste button in real life. Like, just on the other side are a mirror thing. As I'm drawing it over here, it shows up the same over here. Same thing with the eyes. But that's the thing about when you do things in real life rather than doing it on a computer or something. It's a bit harder because you don't have those luxuries that you do on technology. So up next we've got Fizzy Pop. She will show up on the blind bags as a lighter color. She looks lighter. But the artwork I was able to find of her on her card, or wherever the artwork was I found of her, she is this dark color like this. So I decided to make her this color because it's more accurate to the artwork. And like I said, if there's artwork, official artwork of the character where it's animated, I'm always going to use that to make the character. So I use that to make Fizzy Pop. And this is not the one from the My Little Pony movie. Fizzle Pop Burst or whatever her name was. This is not her. This is a different one. She looks very similar to that pony, though, I will say. And I thought at first it was her. I was like, oh, wow, there she is. But no, it's not her. It's a different one. Okay, then we've got Flower Wishes. So, Flower Wishes, pretty cool one. I don't think I did awful on her cutie mark. Definitely other people could have done it way better than me, but you can tell that is Flower Wishes, and she looks really good. And the thing I like about my customs is on like Hasbro, they have it on both sides. Yeah, you can learn from that, Hasbro, because you didn't do that. And yeah, that I wouldn't even have had to make customs of some of the ones that you already made if you would have done that. So thanks for that one. But actually, no, I'm not that upset because I was able to make the characters look different, give them like their own styles and eyes and stuff. I know some of them have the same eyes, but if you notice, a lot of them have different eyelashes. I try to do different styles every now and then and try not to do one after the other too similarly when I make them. I mean, I did not make them in order, so I might have made some of these, and I've also thrown in other random characters I've just seen on the internet. I'm like, oh wow, that's a cool one. I want to make that one. Like right now, I'm kind of taking a break from Wave 2 because I found a bunch of interesting background ponies I really want to make, and I'm going to make like, I think 6 or 7 different ones that I think I might not come across again, so I'm going to make those while they're on my mind. So now we've got Roseluck. Roseluck is a very cool pony. I really like her. It's a real shame that we actually did get her, but we only got her with a bunch of flower crap on her and like a multi-pack at Toys R Us. So it's really a shame we didn't get a clean Roseluck because she looks really, really good when she's just normal. She looks really good. I really do like her. I think she looks awesome. But there we go. There's Roseluck. Up next, we got the pony. I literally just seen this one, and I skipped to her because I thought she looked so cool. Sweetie Blue. I don't know what it is about this pony, but I really do like Sweetie Blue. I like her. I think she is a cool color. I like her cutie mark, and I did a great job on her cutie mark. That is one of the few that I actually really do like. But yeah, this is Sweetie Blue, and I think she turned out great. I absolutely love her. She is awesome. Love Sweetie Blue. She's an awesome one. Okay. Now we've got another one I rushed to because I thought she looked cool. Pepper Dance. This pony. Oh my goodness. This is one of the early ones I made. You could tell some of the ones were early because I used different clear coat on them. Maybe I should have continued doing that, but I don't like how they look shiny because I want them to kind of look fuzzy. So I started using a different clear coat later on, which kind of makes them look less shiny. This is like my kind of clear coat I use for my Hot Wheels and stuff when I make those. But Pepper Dance, I really, 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 really like this Earth pony. I really like her. She is such a cool and unique color. I love this pony. She's different from her blind bag. If you look at the blind bag, she's a different color. Again, I went off the animated I found of her, and I believe she was in an episode, and I found what she looked like. And like I said, if there's an animated one, I will go for that one every time, and I will make it to the best of my ability to look like that one. So, now we've got Lemon Hearts. And as you guys know, if you've been a fan of mine for a long time, when I used to run the channel, Random Brony, whatever the other ones were, that I did make her a long time ago, and I was very proud of her, and now I think the one I was very proud of, I was stupid to be proud of, because she was crap. This one is way better. This one is awesome. She has the circular eyes, which she should have, and the cutie mark looks better, and, you know, she's just all around a way better version of this pony than the original one I made. I don't know why I held that thing so close and loved it so much. It used to be my best replica in my opinion, and now I think it's absolute garbage. And this one exists, and I think I actually did use the old one to make this one. I think this is the old one, so I kind of repurposed it and did it better. Okay, up next we have Cherry Spices. This pony is a very neat pony too. I don't know what I did with her eyes, but I like them. She has like very unique looking eyes. I really like that about this pony. I think I might have used a Starlight to make this, but it doesn't look like it. It could have been a Starlight head because I do switch heads sometimes. But yeah, Cherry Spices, she is a very neat looking unicorn. I really like her. Very cool. Really do like her. And then we have Sweetie Swirl. She's going to come back again in another one of the videos where we take a look at the entire blind bags made. Because I'm not remaking them. If it's the same one again, I'm just going to grab it and put it in the video. So, yeah, it might not. You guys may see some of these again later. So we got Sweetie Swirl. And she is such a cool... Look at the colors on this pony, man. She is a cool one. This pony did not get justice done when they made it in the blind bag. She looks kind of bad, and I think they actually did make her in a combable, and she still just does not look as good as she should. She, I believe, has green and pink and yellow, and this is not supposed to be green. It is supposed to be blue, according to this, and according, I think, to the official show screen cap I found. So yeah, she is a really cool one. I left her with the curved eyes because I believe she did have those in the show. So I left her with them. So, yeah, pretty cool. Then we have Lucky Swirl. She is also one I really like. I like her eyes. I think I did a fantastic job on her eyes. I like, too, sometimes how I make the eyes because it makes the character look different because they don't all have the same eyes, so... yeah, I think her cutie mark looks really good as well. Very nice. We didn't really get any males in Wave 1, I noticed. There's no males yet. Males, I don't think, come till like Wave 5. I think then males start showing up. But yeah. Lucky Swirl, she is a very cool one. She kind of looks very similar to Twilight, but not exactly. Then we have this one. This one, I remember, was a very hard one for me at first. And then I found out that she was in a comic book. And I went off the comic book design because it was an official Hasbro product. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go off the comic book design. I went off the design of where she was in a kissing booth. And she was trying to get Big Mac to kiss her or whatever. I went off that design. Sorry, I accidentally hit something on my phone, so I had to put her down for a second. But yeah, I think she looks very good. She does have eyes like this, so I left her eyes curved like that. So, yeah. Eventually, I'm going to have to start making Pegasi and Earth ponies that have eyes like this, because there are a few. There's not many, but there's a few that have eyes like this. And I have a very easy way to do that. I'm just going to saw off the horn, and because I cannot make eyes like this. I don't think I can make eyes like that. So I'm just going to saw off. I'm going to buy some extra ones. I'm actually next month going to go on a purge and buy about $200 worth of ponies for customs, because I'm running a little lower than I'd like to. And I'm going to buy a bunch of them, probably try to get at least maybe 50 or 60 new ones or something like that. But yeah, pretty cool. I like her a lot. She turned out really good. I like her. One I don't really know, Firecracker Burst. And I did make Waterfire. I made Waterfire too. Waterfire is not in this wave yet, but I did make her. I think those two go together so well. Honestly, I kind of shipped those two, not gonna lie. But yeah, the Firecracker Burst. I think she looks interesting. I don't know why I did her eyes like this, but For some reason, it works. I don't know why it works. Like, she looks like she's maybe from a different universe, but at the same time, it kind of gives her like her own style. I really like her. I don't. Sometimes I look at her, I'm like, dude, I hate her, and then I look at her again, I'm like, no, I like her. She's like got her own thing going on, dude. She don't look like every other pony. She's got like her own eye style. She's got very big eyes compared to everybody else. You can see she's got big eyes, but you know, that's okay. Not everyone has the same eyes and same sizes and things, so it makes sense that she's a little bit different. I like how they all have a little bit different. You know, they're not just recolors like Hasbro does, and that's what I wanted to avoid when making them. Is I didn't want them all to just be recolors of each other and stuff, and I think I'm doing a great job with that. This is back when I didn't do the cutie mark. I did it the same way, so it would look this way over here, and normally now the way I would have done it, this would have been pointing that direction over there too, but I didn't do it that way when I made this one, and I'm not gonna fix it. Just deal with it. I'm not gonna fix it. I like them, but yeah, this is every pony from wave 1 of the mystery bags. These are all the background ponies. The only ponies I didn't make is Pinkie Pie, Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, Twilight, Fluttershy, and then there's also a see-through Pinkie Pie, a see-through Twilight. Actually, there's 2 see-through Twilights. There's like a pink one, a purple one, and then there's a see-through Rainbow Dash in blue. So, yeah. I didn't do those ones. I'm not going to do see-through ones because that is literally impossible, and I'm not going to waste ponies on that because I literally just want a lot of the ones that have the like just normal colors. I want all the ones that are just like normal. Like, I am going to make the crystal ponies, but I'm going to make them in their non-crystal forms. But the problem is some of them have diamonds in the eyes. That's going to be a little bit of a problem, but not too much of a problem, because there are ponies that actually do have diamonds in their eyes, and they're from the crystal wedding when that was going on. I'm going to have to get a rarity like that to make a pony I found today, and I really do want to make that pony. But yeah, like I said, well, you guys didn't hear that yet, but next week's pony is going to be Helia. Well, actually, not next week, because this week's pony is actually going to be Star Dash. I already finished her. She's done. Her video's done and everything. I'm going to upload that sometime this week, probably on like Wednesday or Tuesday or Thursday or something like that. I try not to wait more than a couple of weeks or a week and a half at least. I try to give you guys one a week, and I think I've done a pretty good job. I think I have done one. I have not missed a week in real life. I have made a pony every single week, and I am on number, I think, 35, I think this is. I think that's what number Star Dash is going to be. The only thing I don't really like about Star Dash is she's kind of a similar pink to, I think, her. I don't know. But after a while, it gets really hard to make everyone a different pink, even if they do kind of look that way in the artwork. It gets hard after a while, and you kind of just have to start accepting that some of them have to match, even though they're not supposed to. It's really hard to just get them not to. But, yeah, Helia is probably going to be my next pony after this week. So this week is going to be Star Dash for sure, because I already got her video done and everything, and I'm sorry, I don't know how I made one of the colors. You guys are just going to have to deal with that. But because it was an old color I mixed and I don't remember how I made it. Yeah, this week is going to be Star Dash. Next week should be Helia. And then I have a lot of interesting ones I found. It might not even be Helia. I might go to a different one, so I shouldn't say it's Helia. I think my wife really does want me to make Helia, though, and I probably will make her soon. But, yeah. Man, let me tell you, the pony that gave me the most problems out of these ponies, which one was the worst one? Like, the absolute worst one I had the worst time making. I want to say it's between Bumble Sweet and Lily Blossom. Those two are the hardest ones to make, in my opinion. I thought Minty was going to be very hard, but actually Minty was quite easy. The white one, surprisingly, was really easy, and I thought white ones were going to be hard, but no, she was actually quite easy. This one here was kind of hard to mix the color. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy this, and I think I'm one of the only YouTubers that is doing this, so if you guys want to keep it locked here, I will eventually get every single blind bag pony done. I'm not going to remake them if I already made them, like I said, and I'm not going to make every single variation of them, so we're going to skip probably the Nightmare Night ones. If ponies were more available, I might have made them, but ponies are not as available as they used to be, and that kind of scares me that I'll run out of stock one day, and I want to make them all, dude. I'm talking. If they haven't, I'm going to go back to G1 eventually, and if they didn't make them in a G4, I'm going to make them in a G4. I'm going to give them their own style and stuff. G2s, G3s. Eventually, I'm even going to do the G5s and G4 style. That's something I'm really excited about. I'm excited to make Sunny Star Scout and Izzy and all them in G4. Because G4 is the best body style I feel like they ever made, and I really wish they wouldn't have changed it. It's the greatest one, in my opinion. I mean, I can see how people in their childhood would think G1, G2, or G3 is the best. I mean, they look more like real horses, I'll give you, but these just are cute. These are the cutest ones, in my opinion. I think G5 lost the cuteness of them, and just, I don't know, man. I feel like G5 could have been better if they just would have given us more merch. It didn't have to go the way it did, but I guess that's how it goes. But I hope one day maybe, you know, G4 will get some reboot or something, and we'll see more of at least the line of toys gets a reboot, and we see these style ones on the shelves again. Or I'd like it if some like Chinese company would rip off the design and just start making them, and maybe they wouldn't be the same quality. I mean, I could deal with they had messed up eyes and things like that, because I see sometimes even these have the tail way over to the side where it's not supposed to be, and then I have to stab a bigger hole in it. For instance, you guys haven't seen this one yet because I haven't finished the video of it, but this is my wife's pony, a random FNAF fan. This is her pony here. And I had to stab a bigger hole in this pony because I don't know what's going on there with that little mark. I'll have to wipe that off. I don't know what that is. But I had to stab a bigger hole in this pony because the hole to the tail, if you see right there, was way over to the side. And I had to make the hole bigger so the tail would be more in the middle. So sometimes you got to do that. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys are excited for when Wave 2 is done. I am very excited for after Waves 5 and 6 and things like that, because that's when I really started buying them. I started buying them after, I want to say, Wave 5. Whenever Granny Smith, whenever the see-through ones came up, the Sass and Flash, because like I said, that was my first pony ever I bought of a blind bag. Pretty much my first ever pony merch ever, besides my tie beanies. But, yeah, I'm so glad I made Sass and Flash, too. I am so glad I made her. I am so happy I made her. But, yeah. I'm excited for once I get to the ones that I bought a lot of, because I don't have a lot of these in blind bags even. Some of them I do, but not all of them. But I'd rather have them in this than the blind bags, because these are so much cooler. Look how different they look, man. They all look so different. They all have their own thing going on, man. Different lengths, different hairdos, different eyes, and I love it, man. It's just variety, and I love it. I love the colors. I love just... I can't believe, honestly, I made these, because I talked about it so much when I was younger. I always used to tell people, I was like, oh yeah, one day I'm going to make all the ponies in this size. I said I'd do it one day, and I talked about it for years and years and years and didn't do it. I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I didn't do it back when I was painting manes. I'm glad I did it once I learned how to reroute them, because they look so much better than if you painted the manes. The painting the manes was stupid. I don't know why I ever even thought that was a good idea. But I was young back then, and I don't know. I guess I just didn't know that was something that would easily be doable. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this, because It's really nice seeing all these together, man. This is all my hard work, just seeing it all out like this. This isn't all 34 ponies, no, it's not, but this is all the ones I targeted in wave 1. This is all of them, and I cannot believe that these are standing in front of me right now. It's crazy. Like, this is literally all the background characters in wave 1 minus the recolor of Lily Blossom. I'm not going to make 2 Lily Blossoms, though. I mean, I guess maybe she could have a twin sister. That could be a cool little theory, too. But, I don't know. Maybe eventually I'll make her. I don't know. But not until, like, I have a lot more ponies and feel a lot more comfortable and feel like I can get them more easily or something. But, yeah. I really do hope you guys enjoyed checking this out. One more little scan over them. Oh, they're so cool, man. I love them so much. You know, it makes me wonder, all the big YouTubers that used to do pony toys, like videos with them, like high school series and stuff like that. How cool would it have been if they would have made all of them like this? And they would have all of those in there and stuff, like all these background characters. That would have been so neat, man. One of these days, I hope to maybe do a series like that where all these guys get used in some way, shape, or form. All these girls, I should say. There's no guys here. These are all females. But, yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for watching these videos. It means a lot to me. I hope maybe, you know, I've always wanted to get noticed in the fandom, even though, you know, it's not as popular as it once was. I've always wanted to get noticed, and I hope maybe this will get me noticed sometime. I mean, if it doesn't, it's whatever. I'm just happy to make these for myself and have them, because it was always my dream that they would someday make all of them in this style. And I knew it would never happen. I knew that I would have to take it up on myself and do it. And, you know, I can't believe I actually did it. I really cannot believe I did wave 1. I can't believe it. I'm flabbergasted, man. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe I did wave 1. I did every single background pony in wave 1. I just can't believe that. That's incredible to me. Something so crazy, and I did it. And like I said, I know they're not professionally done, but they don't look awful. You know, it definitely took a little bit of skill to make them. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, again, I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys really did enjoy this. And, I'll see you guys, this week again when I upload Stardash. So, yeah. Later.